It's been a while since I've made a video like this. I was actually like setting up my camera and like my FL and everything to kind of do it properly, but I decided fuck it, I'm gonna just do it more of a like a vlog format, because I don't know, it just seems more personal that way. So where do I start? Over the last couple of like months, I mean, it's been like a year since I made like one of these type of videos. Over the last like year, I've kind of been working hard on kind of committing to a purpose and figuring out like what goals I'm trying to work towards, which I'm really glad I took that time to myself to just like focus on what I want, you know, what I want to get out of life. By example, you know, for me personally, it was going to the gym, pursuing music and acting and all that stuff. So I set some goals for myself to work towards. Yeah, over time in a way I became very tunnel vision. I just kind of thought, okay, well, I have this goal in my mind, I'm just gonna worry about that and only that, and I became very just tunnel vision and didn't care about anything else. But over time, you know, life does its thing and throws things at you that can cause you to slip or fall or forget, you know, what you're doing or what your purpose is, and you just have to kind of get back up and remind yourself, oh shit, you know, this is why I'm here, you know, I need to keep going, I need to keep pushing forward no matter what situation or circumstance I get put in. I have a purpose in my life that I want to fulfill, and I need to keep working towards it no matter what happens to me. Because sometimes life can be a cunt, you know, sometimes life can throw something at you that you think will work perfectly fine and go really well with your plans, and you know, you can feel like it's completely guaranteed and that it'll work out and that everything's perfect, but it'll just get ripped away from you. Because I mean, at the end of the day, people change, you know, people's minds change, people's opinions change, people just change. They can have a certain view of you once and then have a different view of you another time, and you can't necessarily control that at the end of the day. What you can control is what you do with that information and how you know, recognize it and move on with it. I really hope that like the shit that I say makes sense and doesn't sound like just a bunch of waffle, because this is shit that I've really learned over the years of, you know, life just throwing shit at me and just putting me through a lot of like bullshit and me kind of going, shit, I don't know how to deal with this, I don't know how to recognize this, I don't know what lesson it's trying to teach me. But then over time I'm like, okay, well, I do know what lesson it's trying to teach me. It's right in front of my fucking face. The entire situation itself is a goddamn lesson. Let me recognize what's really going on and work on myself and better myself somehow, so it may not happen again in the future. Because there will be times in your life where you've done absolutely fucking nothing wrong, where you've been perfect, where you've been absolutely beautiful, but somehow life will just turn it into another lesson, and you just have to keep going, man. You have to keep pushing through. Good news, I've got a lot of good music on the way for you guys that I think you are all going to be excited for, which I'm excited for personally. I think it's going to push me a lot further, get my reach a bit more further, because again, my big aim with this kind of music is to help people and make them feel not alone or not isolated, because I personally know how that feels. I know how it feels to be isolated and alone and just feel like you have absolutely nowhere and nobody, and I don't want anyone to feel like that. I don't want anyone to feel that kind of sharp pain in their chest, and I want to do whatever I can to ease that pain for anyone, really. I just, you know, I'm struggling with my words because it's just a lot. There's a lot in my mind, and there's a lot I want to say, but there are things that I can't say, but there are things that I want to say, and it's just so much fucking shit. But I'm gonna keep my head in the positive. I'm gonna try to keep pushing forward, because in reality right now, my life is on the pathway of going up. You know, I've got a lot of good shit going for me. I'm no matter what happens, no matter what life threw at me, I still pursued and pushed forward, and still decided, fuck whatever happened to me, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep my mind focused on what I need to focus on, and make sure that I succeed no matter what. I really don't know what to talk about. I don't know what else to talk about. I guess I'll introduce you to my 2 new friends. I was a little. I'll give you a little insight into who I am. When I was a little kid, I used to have like a fuck ton of plushies when I was a kid. But of course, me and my mother got rid of them all when I got older, and because, you know, I'm a man. I don't need that shit. You know, I've got 2 new friends now. If you want to say hello. They always make sure to take care of me, you know, and just, I don't know, I sound like a mentally ill fuck. I'm so sorry. I guess my message to you guys right now, today's message, I think I should do more of these vlogs to just like talk to you guys and be transparent, and just, you know, I think this is something that could actually like be good for me and for you guys, because then you can like learn from my mind process and how I think of things, and like apply it to yourself, and just kind of learn. And again, you can just feel like you have another friend that's talking to you. I guess the lesson that I'm trying to teach is, no matter what situation you get put in, no matter how evil someone is to you, never abandon your morals, never abandon who you are, never abandon your pride. I can't even say pride, really. Never abandon the confidence that you have in yourself, in your morals, in your, you know, way of thinking, in your values. Just always remind yourself who you are, what you're willing to put up with, what you're okay with, what you're not okay with. And never, this is something I hate, never do that dumb villain arc bullshit. It's so dumb. Just work on yourself, man. Put your mind towards something that you enjoy, and always try to make the right decision, the morally right decision in your eyes, and just push forward. Because at the end of the day, what matters is that you leave a positive impact on the world. Alright, guys, I love you all. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you again soon.